Hey y'all, it's me, just me. I wanted to come on today and I wanted to share a story that happened with me and um it wasn't a wives group, but it was a women's group. Um Before I get started, what was frustrating to me was that well, I'll just get into it. Um but just think about if you are a woman who is married or who wants to be married. Think about why. As I'm going through this scenario, think about why. And then we'll come back and revisit that. So I have the screenshots on my phone, so I'll look to my phone to I might not read every word, but so that I can give you an idea of what was said. All right, so the original post. What do y'all do when y'all man don't like y'all's best friend? Okay. That's the original post. It says man, doesn't say husband, doesn't say boyfriend. It says man. So I said, I'm married. My husband comes before everyone else. And that's all I said. So someone commented, and this wasn't, in fact, come to think of it, I don't think the original person commented at all on anything I said. So this was not the original commenter or the original poster, but this was someone who responded to me and said women who put their all into their husbands almost always end up brokenhearted in the end. So I said that may be the case for women who marry the wrong person. I'd be willing to bet that a lot of those women had red flags they ignored before they got married. My husband and I were platonic best friends for years before we got married. I completely trust him. I've given him my all for 27 years and I received the same from him. Okay. So then another person responds to that and says, "But do you have friends?" Okay. I said, I have a few close friends and cousins. I've never been one to have a big group of friends, but my husband is my best friend. I prefer to spend time with him over anyone else, and he feels the same way. My friends know that and respect it. Okay. The first person who said most women who do that would be brokenhearted came back and said, "This sounds exhausting." What? Exhausting. Okay. So I said, LOL. Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way because it actually feels quite lovely. Um, I said, I'm not sure why it would be exhausting to be married to the person you love and genuinely like. I get to spend time enjoying my best friend who happens to be my husband. What about that sounds exhausting? I was perplexed. I still am because she never answered. I don't know what. In fact, that's the opposite of exhausting. But okay. So then another person comes and she says, I'm happy you and your husband have a beautiful connection. And I don't think anything I can say will move you, as marriage is truly a gift and something I yearn for in the future. But I don't think that's the best mentality to have. Aren't you more than just a wife? This I won, I'm done mentality ain't it. Huh? Okay. It took me a minute to respond to her because and I said I'm not even sure how to respond to this. Um I said, sure, I'm more than just a wife, but my husband still comes before anyone and everything else. How this can be seen as negative is baffling to me. What is it that you want from a marriage, if not love and companionship with a lifelong partner, a partner who comes first in your life and you come first in his? If you are saying I am wrong to invest in my marriage and husband in that way, then you're right. You can't say anything to move me. I've spent 27 plus years building and creating a beautiful family and life with my best friend. I did win, and so did he. So, and I'm frustrated that person never responded because I'm curious to know, how do you want to be married, but you don't want your husband to come first? Who comes first? Who comes before your husband? Who? Your friend? I, it, it baffles me. So I, I don't get it. I get that marriage is not everyone's goal. I get that. I understand it. Fair enough. Cool. I get that everyone's marriage is not the same. Cool. Do what works for the two of you. What I don't understand is being bothered by someone who's devoted to their spouse. I don't understand that. I don't understand what's exhausting about marrying somebody you like. I don't understand it. Um, if anyone can relate to those responses, can explain to me, please do, because I'm confused. And nobody came back to clarify for me what any of that foolishness meant, because that's what it is to me. It's foolishness. If you take time and invest time in being with someone and going so far as to say vows to that person that you're going to be with them for the rest of your life, and then you have the nerve, the audacity, the gall to say that putting that person first is exhausting, it just doesn't make sense to me. So I just wanted to come on and share that because I'm confused, and any help or guidance would be great. Um, like I said, everything is not for everyone. Everything doesn't work the same for everybody, and that's cool. I get that. But I don't get how, if I had said, I put my husband first, but he treats me horribly. Okay, yeah, that's exhausting. If I put my husband first, but he puts his girlfriend before me, cool. You don't understand it. But especially somebody who says they want to be married in the future, I'd love to know what that means to her. What does that mean to you if not putting your spouse first? At any rate, that is what I wanted to share. I hope that somebody can shed some light, bring some clarity. But what do y'all think? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Because I'm an introvert. I don't have a big group of friends. I have my core group of friends. My circle is probably more triangular or square. I've never been one to have a big group of people that I'm around. So maybe that's it. Maybe the introvert in me is not understanding what I just don't get it. I don't get it. But at any rate, that's all. I just wanted to share that with you. Um, please check out our latest episode on the Beyond I Do podcast. And until next time, see y'all later.